The profound personality traits of those who cherish solitude. In a world that often equates social engagement with happiness, there exists a rare breed of individuals who find solace in solitude. These are not people who reject society, nor do they harbor disdain for companionship. Rather, they simply thrive in their own company. Their minds are rich, their hearts are steady, and their spirits are fiercely independent. If you are one of them, you understand that being alone is not synonymous with being lonely. You choose solitude not out of necessity, but out of an innate desire to connect with something deeper: your thoughts, your purpose, your essence. What sets these individuals apart? Here are 12 defining traits of those who prefer to walk alone. 1. A deep appreciation for time. Time is the most precious resource to those who value solitude. They understand that every moment is irreplaceable, a currency that cannot be refunded or replenished. They do not waste time on trivialities, nor do they tolerate those who do. Punctuality, efficiency, and intentionality define their approach to life. If they grant you their time, consider it a privilege, for they expect the same level of respect in return. Their friendships, though fewer in number, are richer in depth, built on mutual appreciation for presence, not obligation. 2. Profound self-awareness. While many drown out their inner voice with noise and distraction, those who embrace solitude listen closely. They navigate the labyrinth of their thoughts with patience and courage, unafraid to confront their own depths. This self-awareness is both a gift and a burden. They understand their desires, fears, strengths, and limitations better than most. And because they know themselves so well, they are also uniquely attuned to the emotions of others. 3. Composed and resilient in adversity. Adversity does not rattle them. While the world panics, they withdraw, not to escape, but to reflect, strategize, and emerge stronger. Their alone time becomes a crucible in which they refine their willpower, honing their ability to navigate challenges with poise. It is not that they do not feel stress, rather they process it differently. Solitude is their sanctuary, their means of regaining control in an otherwise chaotic world. 4. Open-minded and curious. Contrary to common misconceptions, those who prefer solitude are not rigid or antisocial. In fact, they are among the most open-minded individuals, eager to explore new ideas and experiences on their own terms. Their independence allows them to engage with the world without the need for approval. They do not seek to conform, nor do they resist for the sake of rebellion. They simply walk their own path, embracing life's unpredictability with a sense of adventure. 5. Strong and unshakable boundaries. They understand the necessity of boundaries, not as barriers, but as safeguards for their energy and peace of mind. They do not tolerate manipulation, insincerity, or emotional dependence. They know who they are, and they protect that identity fiercely. If they allow you into their world, it is because they trust you to respect the space they have carved out for themselves. 6. Clear understanding of strengths and weaknesses. Those who cherish solitude possess an acute awareness of their own abilities and shortcomings. They do not succumb to arrogance, nor do they dwell in self-doubt. Rather, they see themselves as a work in progress, flawed but evolving. They acknowledge their weaknesses without shame, constantly striving for growth. Confidence, for them, is not about perfection, but about self-acceptance. 7. Deeply empathetic. Ironically, their love for solitude does not make them cold or distant. On the contrary, they often feel the emotions of others more intensely than most. Empathy is woven into their very being. They absorb the sorrow, joy, and struggles of those around them, sometimes to the point of exhaustion. But instead of merely sympathizing, they seek solutions. They believe in alleviating suffering, not just acknowledging it. 8. Intuition as a guiding force. For them, logic and intuition are not at odds, they are allies. Their inner voice is a force they trust implicitly, guiding them toward decisions that others may hesitate to make. They do not fear the unknown because they have learned to listen to the quiet whispers of instinct. And time again, their intuition proves to be one of their greatest strengths. 9. Fiercely independent dependency is foreign to them. Whether in relationships, careers, or personal aspirations, they refuse to be confined by the expectations of others. Even in love, they do not seek completion in another person. Instead, they desire a partnership where two whole individuals walk side by side, together but never entangled in codependence. 10. Overflowing with kindness and compassion. Though they prefer solitude, they are far from indifferent to the world. In fact, they possess a rare form of kindness, one that is quiet, unforced, and deeply sincere. They give not for validation, but because they believe in the intrinsic value of generosity. Their compassion is not performative, it is woven into the very fabric of who they are. 11th, unwavering courage. They are not fearless, but they do not let fear dictate their lives. They embrace challenges with an unshakable resolve, refusing to let obstacles define them. Their courage is not loud or boastful. It is the kind that comes from standing alone in the face of uncertainty, trusting in their own strength to persevere. 12. A profound love for themselves. Perhaps their greatest trait of all is self-love, not in a superficial or narcissistic sense, but in the way they honor and nurture their own existence. They do not seek external validation to feel worthy. They accept their imperfections, knowing that growth is a lifelong journey. And because they love themselves, they are able to extend that love to others without expectation or need. To possess even a few of these traits is to walk a path less traveled, a path of deep introspection, quiet strength, and unwavering authenticity. The world may not always understand those who cherish solitude, but that is of little consequence to them. They do not seek to be understood. They simply are. Do you see yourself in these traits? Which of them resonate with you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and if this message spoke to you, share it with others who might need to hear it. The world could use more individuals who are unafraid to embrace who they truly are.